Ace king fold. I mean, now it's not ace king anymore, but still fold. 7-8 suited, c-betting that board is a good one to check back as well. That deep, I prefer to just bet everything. Keep range together, 200 big blinds deep. Make some miracle backdoor straight he can't have. Win 250 big blinds. That was the plan. Jack 8 suited is close-ish. But we feel it today, so we are going for 4-bet. Which is a hand category you want to have sometimes to not make his pocket 7s and 6s calls too profitable and his king jack. Pocket 4 is 7-7-3. Pocket 4s are calling. 7-7-3. He does check raise 3x. Unfortunately, he does check raise some 5x as well. And this is just a check down. 5-6. Here we go. King 10 here, half pot. Actually, I don't believe a shit, so we are going for a random raise just because I think he has maximum pair. I'm checking back aces and kings on that board. I check back pocket deuces. Yeah, why not? Pocket 10s decide to go for a check raise here. I'll go for the large check raise. Don't want to see any more turn cards. I'm just mixing it up here, being pretty face up. Pocket 10s against the cutoff, often 3-bets, sometimes just call. We want to go the aggressive way. That 4-bet from cutoff is incredibly strong usually. But yeah, let's play the book. Let's flat pocket 10s. I might still beat a suited ace, but none of his other bluffs. So this hand is unfortunately over. Nice bet size, but my 10s are still shit. Jack 10, c-bet. He doesn't have too much offsuit 4, so... Oh, this is an interesting card. Cool. I block his jacks and 10s, and we are going this way. Snap call a 9. Good luck. I have jacks and I have 10s. Maybe a little too much jack 10. Maybe. Therefore, I have queens, kings, and aces as well. Call off. Not calling. Okay, I shouldn't be the aggressive way if I just face calling stations today. But the play itself has to be fine. King 9 suited, 4-bet pot. Here, I think calling. Now I think I need to jam against a bet. Check against a check. I need to get rid of ace king. That's very important. And good luck. If he has it, he has it. Ace king fold. I mean, now it's not ace king anymore, but still fold. Wow, such a slow roll. That felt earned, that river. I jammed to bluff off ace king and get the ace queen infinite tank. Hi. Ace queen going to squeeze, cut off raise, small blind flat. I rather prefer being heads up, lower SBR, hitting top pair, top kicker. Ace jack on king 8-3 with a flush draw. Let's go small. Probably barreling turn often. We block low clubs that might fold. We block one king that calls. Have an ace. Potted here. 9s, 10s, jacks with a club. Ace 5 gets there. Unblock clubs. King X, I think. We decide war again, huh? A little too much, but it's button versus hijack. Nice. Finally getting bluffed through. Finally. Gotta keep trying. Here I'm a believer. Went for a big bet on the flop. That usually means something. Turn, bet, check, bet, big. It's like, is that jack 10? I don't know. Obviously check raising is an option as well. Loving that actually. I have all the 3x. They are all good enough for the jam. I have all the ace 5. I like that jam. Give me some action. Pocket kings. 8-8-5. Maybe this time 8 is better for him. He has lots of 8x, so checking back that. I mean, it doesn't change much. It's like, you obviously hate to see it. Oh, but if I see bet flop, he still calls lots of ace-x. So is T the guy who is cool and sometimes go for a raise, bluff me off a split? I would love it. Or is always calling? Like if there's a chance, I like a small bet. If there is just call or nothing, then I like the large overbet. Just pocket kings, nothing else pretty much. That was not much money for aces. So yeah, I'm more like trying to make money and talk and like getting bluffs through than I'm really like playing some kind of GTO poker right now. Different mindset going to the session. Still trying to stay somewhat solid, obviously. Here that is cutoff versus big blind. Going to check back this one. Calling 1. Hoping for the give up. Like the 10 in the way that it should make him give up quite a lot. The downs, half pot from 3/4 to half pot is not a 10, something else, but might be just the bluff against queen jack and so on. Let's give it a call. Ace 9, that's exactly what it feels. Don't understand the 3/4, but yeah. King queen here is against that range. Actually go for a super tight fold. It's called 4-bet. Scares the shit out of me because people still forget like king jack or like weaker stuff like that, so I'm dominated by his bluffing range and only draw against jacks 10s and then don't get payoff, so rather have a suited ace there. Pocket jacks, we got my cutoff open raise, button call, and this guy overcalling, so put him on 10s, 9s and ace queens. So against that range, this is great. Against him I can stack off, he can have all kinds of hands. This is my play, always. No flat, don't like the sandwich position there. And then we have to flick it in and hope for ace king or a rare spaz of kings. Good for him. Yeah, but still, play should be pretty clear. I mean, cutoff versus button, it's mainly a 4-bet snap call anyways, and the cold caller just makes the 4-bet way better given position and dead money. 8-9 offsuit, gonna call every time. I mean, could 3-bet sometimes. It's a good board for me, so he will check fold quite some hands that have me dominated, like a queen 9 offsuit, jack 9 offsuit, 10 9 offsuit. This here I have quite some 5x and a heart to go with it, so actually I polarize here already. And I'm giving up. No, not happy. Now the heart is slightly bad. He can fold ace-x. Pretty much try to fold out everything else. He has ace-queen, that's fine. Pocket 7s bottom right. I went for light 3-bet, small one versus MP, and I checked that. I'm playing half pot only on that board, so 7s is close. Turn, I could start a betting range that is small, but I prefer to check twice and then have like my full give-ups and something like this here in a river betting range. Get some ace-high calls, pocket 5s, pocket 4s maybe. Don't expect him to have like 8s, 9s up to this point, so I should be pretty nutted. 10-9 suited. He's a theory call, but that's a spot where you can miss bluffs with that SPR. But yeah, let's play theory calls. There's this one. Oh, when the 3 outs hitting a 9 is not clean against an overpair. I think I'm jamming slightly less and just call that. And now we should actually have a fold. Any pocket pair is a slightly better call. So my 2 outs are not cool, and 9 is not cool. Just jamming. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, okay, I'm calling when I turned the queen. Will be indifferent in theory, but this is a happy fold I'm making. Got a call against donk here, small blind donk, 7s, 8s, 6s, 5s, and so on. Can be some queen 10 of hearts, so I'm not doing anything now. Another very good card for him, so I don't think I can see showdown here. If he has some bluff from the flop, he should go for it now. Yeah, maybe some queens action. I mean, not that I want to see a 4-bet. 10-9-3 at that board, mainly half potting. Our hand, I guess, just 100% pure bet. We're slightly deeper, makes things a little dicey since it's not a blind stack off anymore. You're sometimes raising, actually feeling like it. Queen 10, queen of clubs obviously better than the 10 of clubs. I have king 9, I have king 8 offsuit, very high frequency. Now spades are better than clubs because I want him to fold his clubs. So I'm gonna check back. Flush draws, keep betting this here sometimes. Okay. I mean, I'm calling my straight. Interesting, 150%. What a surprise. This is why I want to bet. Spades on the turn. Okay, ace king. We could play with the jamming range, obviously. We can have some 4-bets. 4-betting aggressively. So doing that again. Let's run it. I'm ready. Against ace 5 suited. Oh, ace 5 suited would be such a great jam against me today. Pocket 5s. That's bad for ace king. Oh. So the thing is with pocket 5s, there's only kind of a small window when pocket 5s are really good, because usually calling outperforms the jam. It's only when I 4-bet not light enough with pocket pairs, when I always call my jacks, when I always call my 10s, then pocket 5s get great. Against that, it would help if I build my jamming range and have a calling range that I'm not having like 16 combinations of ace king in my 4-betting range, plus the bluffs, all the unpaired stuff, and then he does well when called, right? It's important that he does not have that much equity when I'm calling. But yeah, it was like the tank. That was the ace 5 suited jam. Ace 5 suited is the way better jam there. It was a very honest tank to put it in. It's fine. Spot you can tank because it's not, my decision is made. I won't have like decide whether I call or not. Like this decision is made before bluffing. I know that he is bluffing and I still cannot do anything. Here, ace jack, check ace 5 4. Small bet, all right. Call it. Jack of spades on the turn. 16. Okay, this is interesting that deep. I think I'm ahead. Like usually I'm scared when they start betting 2E, but now could go for a very, very, very exploitative donk. Let's play normal poker. Just put him on like ace queen, just all the time. All the time. Feels like it, sizing pattern wise. 47, yeah. Now it's a set. Fuck me, but I'm not folding ace jack. Set of fours, yeah. So sick. No way he plays any flush like that. No freaking way.